In the 6th video we ever put out on this channel over 4 years ago, I showed you how to build your own Saver dive kit. My own Saver dive kit has changed a lot in that time, so it's time for an update 2023 style. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Divers Ready. My name's James. As always, so great to see all of your smiling faces. I hope you're all doing really well. If you're new to our channel, make your next dive on our subscribe button, because we make videos here at Divers Ready with one simple goal in mind, and that's to help make you the best diver you can be. Now, my Saver dive kit was looking a bit of a sad mess. Sad, pun intended, save a dive. Okay. It had fallen into disrepair, the latch had broken off on one side, the box itself was cracked, and it just needed some TLC. Now, if you haven't already seen the earlier video I mentioned in the introduction on how to build a Saver dive kit, I will link it up above there so you can check out the basic contents, most of which haven't changed. This video is more of a kind of a let's update for 2023, let's focus on the things that have changed, and as my husky, Ziggy Stardust, featured in the first Saver dive video. Such a weirdo. Stop being weird in my video. Come here. You're such a weirdo. She's out here in the dive locker to help me with this one. Let's dive straight into it. The box itself, I was using a weather tight tote box before that I think I got at Target, and I wanted something more waterproof rather than watertight. So shout out to my buddy, Paddy course director extraordinaire Gabriel, for introducing me to the new line of Pelican Vault boxes. I went with the mid-size 200 model, which is larger than the tote box I was using, and I wanted that sort of larger capacity because I had the bad habit of leaving my nitrox analyzer in the truck, and obviously it gets mighty hot in there during the day in South Florida, so that's not good for the life of the analyzer. So having a bigger Saver dive box means I can bring my analyzer in its case, the white duct tape I use, the fat Sharpie on the boats with me, and they're protected. The next thing I've added to my kit that I can't believe I ever lived life without this is a hooked O-ring pick. So shout out again to my buddy and master dive service technician Travis Kirsting for introducing me to this little beast. I didn't know this existed until recently, and now I can't do without it. It is especially good at getting those recessed O-rings out of second stage hoses. Spanner wrench, C-spanner, whatever you want to call it. If you need to take the end cap off of a diaphragm regulator to make IP adjustments on the fly, you'll probably need one of these. I didn't need one until one day I did. So now it's a permanent addition to my Saver dive kit. I've also added eardrops. I'm still using Stream to See sun protection products, but eardrops, I use these evangelically now after every dive to dry my ears out and prevent infection. Regular viewers of this channel will know I've had my share of ear issues, so I'm really big on the prevention being better than a cure approach. And I've invested in a specific O-ring box. If you remember the first Saver dive kit video, my O-rings were, let's be honest, a bit of a disorganized mess, and now they are well organized, easy to find, labeled by size. Batteries, well, I got rid of all the battery sizes I no longer used. Pretty much every light I have these days is rechargeable, either by removing the batteries and charging them, or by plugging the light in with a fixed built-in battery. So now I only carry AA Energizer Ultras, I think they're called, or whatever, which are the Shearwater recommended battery for the Perdix and the Petrel. And to be honest, I've probably given out more of these than I've actually had use for myself. Hardware. Spare D-rings and sliders. I had a slider fail on a pre-dive check and had to change it out, so that is now a part of my Saver dive kit permanently. And then my tools in general, not too much has changed in the tools, but they were getting pretty beat up, just loose in the box, rattling around. So I elected both for a better quality of tool, thanks to Travis again for recommendations there, and I now have this tool roll up to keep them all organized and a bit better protected. Last but by no means least, on the inside of the box cover I have taped a copy of my Dan insurance card, because you never know, and then at least my policy number is right there. If you've watched the first and now the second Save a Dive Kit video, you'll notice that there are a number of items that were in the first video that are not in the new kit. The reason for this is simple. I never used them. If in 3 years, 4 years, however long it's been, I haven't used an item in my Save a Dive Kit, I'm willing to say I probably won't need it in the future. So my Save a Dive Kit is in a constant process of refinement. As your diving progresses, so too should the support tools and items you need. So I would urge all of you to take the time every so often to review and refine your own Save a Dive kits. Now all we have to do is sticker it. I will of course include a link to all of the products I'm mentioning here in the description of this video below. They will be affiliate links, so making purchases through those links may earn me a small commission at no additional cost to you, and I thank you very much for supporting our channel. Thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like this video only if you learned something from it. Share it with your dive buddies and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Over here I'll put some of our other content for you to check out. This was your Divers Ready video for this week. Dive safe, dive often.